Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back, loyal viewers. I'm Kerry, the nosy housefrau. It's dark outside, but here I am back in the studio for a second time today. And this wasn't supposed to be a tipsy tea time, but after watching Jeffree's new video, I'm gonna finish my Chardonnay. Now, trigger warning to Jeffree fans, I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion. I know that because I saw the landslide of support, 13,000 thumbs up, 250 thumbs down. I didn't thumb it down, but I have very mixed feelings about this video, but mostly I find it very suspect. And the first time I watched it all the way through and listened, and the second time I watched it through and I took notes. He let it be known that he went into a very dark place yesterday and was the old Jeffree, which made me wonder, who were you when you did the other stuff you were apologizing for, which he apologizes for later in the video. But he says he went to a dark place, was an old Jeffree, and nope, he saw the light, found Jesus, whatever happened to him. But suddenly, and I can't help but notice, when it comes time to show these receipts, he's had a change of heart. He said he has receipts. He actually made a point to say that he could unleash all of this stuff, implying that he's right and it's true, but he chooses not to. And I'm sorry, folks, this housefrau isn't buying it. I don't really care that much anymore at this point. Could be the Chardonnay talking, but the thing that I did like about this video was that I'm glad to put this to rest, and we're all glad. Believe me, this won't be the last time all of this stuff happens. One of the things I noticed is, it's the same thing with James's video. It's what they don't say that you kind of have to pay attention to too. He said that yesterday he was in a bad place and came out with that video saying he's going to show everything. This wasn't an instantaneous change. He has felt this way about James for weeks. He has been calling him a predator for weeks. And later in the video, he does give a good apology to James's brother for the tweet that was misunderstanding and inappropriate. He does say, I've talked too much, I shouldn't have inserted myself. He admits to all of that, but he says something that bothered me the most, and that is that he's had people in his ear. And if you've ever seen my other criticisms of Jeffree, this is something that's annoyed me about him for years. He always goes with hearsay like it is a viable option. He acts like it's perfectly okay to listen to what he calls people in his ear. Stop doing that. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't even like James Charles, and I didn't believe the predator stuff without proper evidence. But you liked him, and somebody else tells you he's a predator, and you always believe everything everybody tells you. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want a friend like you. I want my friends to trust me enough to at least come to me and say, is this true? Is there any truth to this? The second somebody says something bad about you, which they will, somebody just believes it. What strain of pot are you smoking that you are this paranoid? Grow up. Stop just believing everything everybody tells you. And in this case, I think you're the one who told yourself this. For whatever reason, he chose to get on that bandwagon about James Charles. So I'm sorry, Jeffree fans. I just think that this was proof of what a lot of us said and suspected. He didn't have receipts at all. And he knew he had gone too far calling him a predator. But you know what? Let's see, what else did I wanted to bring out? I think that at the end of the day, I don't even care anymore. I'm happy to let it go if that's what everybody wants to do. I don't hate any of these people. I don't want to see anybody suffer. I get no schadenfreude. And I really don't. But what I don't like is how somebody who behaves badly again and again and again always gets a pass. And I'll tell you what, I listened to him and how sincere he sounded. It was nothing like listening to James. When I listen to Jeffree speak, I want to like him. He has such a nice way about him. He has so much to offer. But ultimately, apologize for that, that was my computer. Ultimately, he has nothing to give. Even though he has so much to offer, why would you want to be in a friendship with someone who's at the first sign of dissent, at the first sign of business? And don't tell me this isn't about business. It's always about business with these people. At the first sign of that, he turned on James. And this great apology video that he did today would have meant a lot more if it had come sooner. If it had come when he was saying all of these things about him. He sang that tune for weeks. And now, today, the day he has to provide the receipts, he's had a change of heart. He's seen the light. He's not the old dark Jeffree. Well, I'm sorry you have a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde problem, because Dr. Jekyll is wonderful, but who needs someone who turns into Mr. Hyde? I'm sorry, everyone, if this offends you. You're more than welcome to leave a dissenting opinion down below. Mean trolls will be banished and sent to the farthest reaches of the interwebs and can suck an egg in the bowels of hell.